Yes, guys, welcome from me, Church Manager 0102. We've got a live stream for you on Facebook. So, for the benefit of YouTube, this is no 5-10 minute recap. We are going to carry on from where we were at on the last update. So, with me streaming at the same time, from a YouTube perspective, if you hear me chatting away and you're thinking, what the fuck is he talking about? It's going to be related to the Facebook feed comments. Okay, so where do we start? I need to tell Matt really that the game's up, and I've just fucking completely lost my bearings. Right, okay, I don't even think I've not even restored it yet. What a fucking dick! I just said to him the game's up, and I've not even restored it. What a fucking spastic I am. So we've come to the end of season 51 on our Game On challenge. For those of you that are a little bit behind on this, we've been playing this for about 9 months, and we have gone past season 51. We're firing them out like they're going out of fashion, and we've been around the block. We've both endured a sacking. My sacking is a little bit of a sore point. If you want to know more about the sacking, tune into part fucking 50, whatever part it was, 51, the last part, fucking bullshit sacking. But what can I say? I was so fucking pissed off with getting a sacking in CM. It's almost embarrassing, I feel. I think it's almost embarrassing. Feel free to say hello. I can see there are a couple of you on. If you're shy, fucking deal with it and grow some bollocks and say hello. I have got a disclaimer here about swearing for the benefit of Facebook here, not YouTube, because YouTube are already aware of my disclaimer. But from a Facebook point of view, I do have a disclaimer that you may find one or two offensive words. Well, for those of you that are offended by offensive words, well, that's tough shit really, isn't it? So, Matt is in the game, I'm Udinese, Matt is Fulham, we are both looking to move on and get the fuck out of here. That is a fact. Now, I've just thought actually, some people that are shy, or a bit type shy, there might be a way that I can acknowledge you guys. I think it's always important to acknowledge people. I think, I'm always grateful for people that actually come into the game. Not come into, that sort of like pop their head in, and I just think it's always worth mentioning. Darren Johnston, hello mate, how are you? Hope you're good, Darren. Anything you guys want to know about this particular save, this mammoth save that we've got going, then fire a question completely. Right, sorry, I'm just reading. It says there's a comment there, but I can't really get to that comment, but I think that might be my own comment. Right, okay, who gives a shit? Default follower, right, whatever, I don't even know what any of that shit means. I'm always still trying to get the gist of this live show. I've not done live in absolutely ages. So the real short and long of it is, whilst we are both looking for new jobs, Matt has just won the title with Fulham, but it is fair to say he wants out of Fulham. I know he wants out. He's got barely a few £1 million in the bank. He's got a massive stadium, which is what I think appealed to him to take Fulham, 130,000, and it's fucking killing him. For me, I led Benfica to promotion from the second tier, left them to go to Derby at the end of last season, 2 games, played 2 games, won them both, played the first game of the season just finished, lost, got the sack, go figure. Took the Udinese job, which I applied for immediately and got, and we have led Udinese to promotion to Serie A. But the bottom line is, it's only a stopgap at Udinese. Udinese used to be a big team when me and Matt were both Milan clubs. Where do any of us want to go? We've had this discussion. Matt would like Italy. I think he knows Italy. There's no restrictions and shit. But I don't think he would rule out Russia, because none of us have been in Russia yet. I don't think he'd rule out... is it Brazil or Argentina? Matt, you've not been to any of them places yet, have you? Brazil and Argentina. James Rattican, hello mate, how are you? Doing God's work? Mate, I am the fucking Messiah, ain't I? I hope you're well, James. Matt might want to look at Brazil, Argentina. I would say Matt would only look at Brazil, Argentina. It wouldn't be a long-term thing. I think he'd only want it. Oh, I thought he did one of them, actually. I could be wrong. but only because I have done them. The only place I haven't done in all the open leagues is Russia. And that was actually only a mistake that I selected Russia. It was supposed to be fucking Scotland. What a fucking stupid mistake that proved out to be. Jonathan Forbert, hello mate. Nice of you to pop your head in. Good to hear you. Good to see from you. Whatever you want to fucking call it. Time to have a little bit of crack, I think, Jonathan, don't you think? Or Johnny, shall I say? Okay, so I've got very little money myself. Udinese, because I had to apply for them and get them, I've got very little coming in. I've got 2 players coming in actually. They're quite decent players, to be honest with you. Miroslav Simic, he's not too bad. Based on how he's done for Juventus, he's fucking awful. But my calibre is a lot different. Ping Song, that is one hell of a fucking name there. Ping Song. We're a little bit of a go slow here, yeah. Ping Song, and I think he's fucking great. But I believe we've got him for pretty dirt cheap as well. We've got a few players going, but the bottom line is me and Matt are both looking at the job offers. That is for sure. Salamanca, Valence, and Preston. Well, none of them appeal to us whatsoever. Who gives a shit about any of those teams? Let me just do that so I can see. Right. So, I need to just keep an eye on acknowledging you guys that are popping in and out. So, if there's anything you want to know about this game, okay, what we got going on now? Do you know what? He looks fucking awful, and the bottom line is he is fucking awful. This Daniel De Luca, but he's done really well for me. So I'm looking to cash in on him. Now, just to remind you, me and Matt have a transfer limit of 7 players per calendar CM year. That does not apply if we've just taken over a club. If we take over a club, any pre-arranged deals, any already made deals do not count as our quota of 7. The problem is going to be, if a big team comes up, I think Matt's likely to get, and my reputation has gone. Right, now, so Gary Johnson sent a comment to me on my YouTube this morning, and I think it's a very, very good thing that he put. Basically, this sacking at Derby, I still can't get over that. I really can't. And what he said was, maybe because I didn't spend long at Benfica, having left Dortmund to go to Benfica, I didn't spend long at Benfica, not even a full season. I got them promoted, but I left before the season had officially ended. And he says, maybe you left so quickly that your job stability wasn't there. And he's probably absolutely right. There was somebody else that put a statement about we should take small clubs. Well, you know what? Fuck you and take small clubs, right? We've taken the smaller scale clubs. Yes, alright, we could go to fucking League 3, League 4, League whatever the fuck. But from a smaller club, to be fair, Matt took Fulham. I took Middlesbrough, let me remind you. In fact, I'll tell you what we'll do very, very quickly. Let's go to our managerial history. Michael Godfrey is watching. Hello, Michael. How you doing, mate? And if you haven't already, Michael, need your scores, don't forget. It's good to see you, mate. Good to see you. So, let's have a quick gander at our managerial history. Firstly, we are both 86 years of age. How do you like that? 86 years of age. So my managerial, I was going to do a video on this, to be honest with you, but do you know what? So there we go. Sacked, there you go, hired on the 3rd of May 51, sacked on the 19th of the 8th 51, fucking bullshit. So I literally applied as soon as I got sacked for Udinese and got the job 3 days later, and as you can see, we've been around the block. We've been around, so there you see, we took over Benfica the 20th of August, and then we left. We'd already confirmed promotion, Benfica. Now the karma really is beautiful because Derby County were relegated last season. Fucking brilliant stuff. And as I said, we got promotion with Benfica and we've gained promotion with Udinese. We are going to have the update in a moment. This isn't going to be the greatest session in the world because the bottom line is we're not going to have any games. This is really a case of an insight, more so for the benefit of YouTube, and more so for the benefit of doing a stream on Facebook after so long out of the game. It's been a long time since I did it. Just making sure I try and catch up with any incomes and outgoings of people. And I keep seeing that comment there from James Rattigan, doing God's work. And mate, you make me feel fucking sick. Saying the G word. That is fucking awful. So, yeah, it really is going to be a lot of pot luck. I mean, what jobs are going to come available? My reputation is going to have gone up a little bit now with promotion for Udinese. We didn't win the title, Serie B title. Incidentally, talking of that, Matt has won a Serie B title before. He won it with Juventus and then left the following season, which I felt was the right thing to do because he was losing money left, right and centre. Udinese, like I said, they were once upon a time, they were a force. They were a hell of a force. But not at the moment, not anymore. Okay. Right, whatever. You know what? I'm not really too fussed. So I've got 2 players coming. Now, just to point out, 2 players coming. If I was to move jobs, those 2 players going or coming to Udinese would not count as my quota of 7. Bit like, if I was to leave Udinese now and take over whatever, and then Matt was to take over Udinese, hypothetically, those 2 pre-arranged transfers that I've made, they would not count as part of Matt's quota, if that makes sense. It's just a self-imposed rule that we put on at the very start of this game 9 months ago, and that's another remarkable thing. 9 months ago we started this game, and actually the story behind it is we actually started on the update and we fucking hated it. We had a session and we said fuck this, start a game on the ODB, and here we are. This is the ODB, guys. ODB Vanilla. The only things I've got attached to this ODB is a few Nix patches like the regen fix, the speed, the coloured attributes, and there's that fucking squirrel again. What the fuck? The little bastard. Yeah, the other day, right, I was fucking just sat there, right, all of a sudden I heard this little fucking, on the fucking window, it was a squirrel, little motherfucker, and if it's not a squirrel, it's that ugly fucking cat next door, and when I say ugly cat, I mean fucking black and ginger. It looks fucking revolting. And Annie's like, oh, it's really cute. Oh, fuck off. I'm going to feed it. I don't fucking feed it. I can't even tell you what, because it looks terrified. The cat looks absolutely terrified. And Annie goes, I'm going to feed it. I went, don't you fucking dare bring that cat inside. I can't even tell you what I actually said to her because it would not be appropriate. Not even with a disclaimer. Right, let's just do a little bit of a refresh. Fuck's sake. Right, okay. Sorry guys, I am going as quick as I can. I just try to get so much to do. But as I said, you know, particularly from the YouTube perspective, I can't see it's telling me I can't see who the other people are that are watching. I can only see that it's Matt and Jonathan, and I can't see the other bunch of people. So apologies there. So feel free to say, I'm guessing James, you're probably one of them, and whoever else it was that I mentioned earlier on, Michael Godfrey maybe. Okay, so yeah, so because I'm looking at really moving, one thing we did say, we're not really interested in taking international jobs. They don't really appeal to us. Dave Tresnor's watching. Dave, I even tagged you, Dave. Dave, how you doing, mate? What are we, 1:30? So you've had a good sleep. You do nights, so it's good to see you, Dave. Good to see you pop up. About time you got off your fucking arse and did something. Right, okay. So I'm not going to sell Santi. I don't got no intention of selling Santi. Hello. Oh my days! For the benefit of Dave's comment of LOU, and hang on, let me set the mood here. Hello, you cunt. That is Dave. What he's writing there. He hasn't quite. He starred out the C star because he would get penalised on the group. But there's a little story behind that, right? For those of you that know me, that you know that I do a lot of reels. I do a lot of reels. Being awake about 3 minutes, not getting up. No, that's fine. You lay in bed and watch me, because obviously I'm on camera today. So, ta-da! Right. So a lot of you know that I do a lot of reels. I do a lot of movie clips, comedy clips. The comedy clips are always the most common, the most popular. No doubt about that. Some clips, some people don't give two shits about. But there's a friend of mine, not Dave, someone else. He keeps sending me Katie Price's updates of Harvey Price. And encouraging me. Now, I did one right just before Christmas, and I had to take it down. And it said, "You've heard of Elf on a Shelf. Now we've got," and it was a picture of a cracker on top of Harvey Price. And fuck me, some people went fucking spastic over it. Anyway, so I took it down, Then I thought I'd do another one. Check my reels, guys. Check my reels. Do you remember the song Superman from Black Lace from the 80s? You know the superhero Superman. You know Harvey Price. You know what a mong is. I'll let you work it out. Super mong. Okay, so Dave, just leave me alone now. Don't encourage me, right? Because I'm trying to turn over a new leaf. It's a New Year's resolution I've got, is to not take the piss out of people. But he's just asking for it. It's like I shouldn't take the piss, should I? I know I shouldn't take the piss. What is it somebody said? I left that video up, that last one, and somebody said about, they call me a sicko, and karma, what goes around comes around. Well, if I become a fucking spastic, Annie knows what to do. She'll fucking apply euthanasia. That's what she'll do. She'll help me go. Because there'll be people like Dave that make a reel out of me, that's why. Nah, I'm going to stop now. That's harsh. So let's go back to the subject in hand. Yeah, we're not going to go international. We've got no intention of going international. Fucking hell, pronounce that stadium. Pronounce that stadium in Brussels. Jesus Christ. I just think I'll just call it Conan the Barbarian, maybe. In terms of my value team, the value team I've got is fucking awful at Udinese, but it was even worse at Benfica. Benfica, let me remind you guys, had £400 million in the bank, over 480 million, but my value to spend was 1 million. That's why I left Benfica. Probably I should have stayed, I don't know, probably. I even let Annie have a little bit of input, and she's like, yeah, you should stay. Oh, yeah, what do you know? I didn't realise you were taking the piss out of Price. I thought you were raising awareness like a I love it, Dave. I am raising awareness, and for the benefit of that video, right, Dave, you give me a good idea here. For the benefit of that video, my Super Mong video, all proceeds go to a charity. It's called Dave and Mike's Enterprise for Children. That's really bad, isn't it? Okay, I'm not going to sell any of my fucking seniors because my squad is fucking awful. Now, if I am still Udinese next season, which is every chance, then we've got a lot of work to do. Okay, one job available, Salamanca. Matt, you fancy Salamanca? Does it appeal to you? Guys, just so you know, I am only streaming for another just under 90 minutes. I'm saying just only, but we have, both myself and Matt have school runs to do. So we will be concluding. So, like I said, from a YouTube point of view, this is pretty much an irrelevant video because I don't even know if I'll upload it because this is really the exciting part of this is what jobs might come available, and it will be interesting. I know, not for me, mate. No, I was joking, Matt, about Salamanca. So I looked at it; it's fucking awful. I was genuinely joking. I'm hoping that my overall values of players will go up a little bit. Well, it should go up once we get promotion. Let me show you my signings, my 7 signings for Udinese. As you can see, we're scraping the barrel with a few freebies. Who's been fucking awful. Now I've got to be honest with you, right? Franz, Matt put me onto. Thank you, Matt. Did all right. Max Pearson. I found Max Pearson actually when I was at Derby. And I couldn't get a work permit because I couldn't offer him over 35 grand, even with an indispensable status. So I said to Matt goes, I don't really need him. Then Matt goes, oh, why don't you go for... So I ended up Max Pearson, who I think is quite solid. This guy here, Tikva, Matt put me onto him. He had a release clause, absolute fucking gem of a player. Thank you, Matt. Ruggieri, these 2 players actually I found on a Argentine search. Was very, very happy with them 2 guys. And we've got some more comments there that I'm going to go to right now. Sounded like good charity until you didn't say. Yeah, I know. So if anybody wants to donate stars, right, particularly from that video, you know, and I mean this genuinely, me and Dave have had several discussions about our passion to help people in need. And incidentally, there's 2 people in need, and their names are Mike and Dave. So all proceeds go right there in that pocket. He's gone, great Franz. What does he's gone great Franz mean? Who's gone great? What am I missing? Matt, what am I missing? I'm reading your comment here, Matt, and I don't quite know what I'm missing. Let me just move. Right, I've just, fuck's sake, just fucking press something on my fucking thing there, dickhead. Right. Oh, right, sorry. Oh, right, he's gone great. Sorry, I'm thick as shit, ain't I? Fucking hell, this is why you need to donate to me, guys, because I'm thick as shit. The centre back, yeah, he has, Matt. To be fair, he has shot a bit. The problem is, he started off really bad in terms of performances, but he looks good, don't he? He looks really good, and you didn't give me him. You told me about him, you cheeky cunt. I gave you the centre back. I gave you, make it look like I'm some sort of fucking charity. Well, I felt like a charity case, to be honest with you. Fucking hell. I've been rinsing Matt really for several of the YouTube updates about his sacking at PSG. In fact, we were going to go to that, weren't we? We were going to go to his, and now I've got no ammunition because now it's 1-1. And as Gary Johnson eloquently pointed out, it is a list now of online sackings that Matt is on, I am on, and not to forget Lee Sharples. You're on that list as well. I understand you got a network sacking game in a French game with Gary and Mark. You see, I know everything. Let's have a quick gander then at Matt's history. Your keeper is Woodbob. You're a fucking dick, ain't you? Go on, have a good fucking look at him, you bastard. I know what you're thinking now. I know what you're thinking, Dave. The tactic I'm using, right, is a basic, and this is a basic, as you know, that is an iodine setup. It's not Woodbob, it's iodine. But you're looking at the name of that. I was going through so many different. I've been doing some work on non-Woodbob iodines, as you can see. Fibonacci. Now we all know who made that tactic, don't we? We all know who made that tactic, Fibonacci. And I'm not going to mention his name because he might be dead for all I know, because I've not heard from him for years, or for about a couple of years. Incidentally, he is alive because my brother rang me the other week and he goes to me, Mark, have you heard from bleep? And I says, nah, not for ages. He goes, because he fucking messaged me with one of those sort of like, he forwarded him some sort of generic bullshit messages. I think it's what he said anyway. And I says, well, I hadn't heard from him for years. I didn't even know he was still alive. I thought he might be in prison for nonsense or something. But he is still alive. Yeah. So, to be honest with you, to be fair to Matt, and to be honest with you about something, Matt is very good at not making rash changes in his tactics. I am. And as you'll know that from here, you see. I mean, that was Matt's tactic, and Matt, to be fair, has been on that tactic the whole way through, and I think, well, most of the way, shall I say. My boom returns, which is basically that same sort of iodine narrow formation. I don't like calling it iodine, because iodine, I think of the word iodine, Woodbob, cheating motherfuckers. And apologies now if anyone's tuned in and you are big fans of iodine. I am not a fan of iodine, as in I'm not a fan of Woodbob. So I was trying to identify some tactics. Iodine, a non-Woodbob. It's iodine, it's okay. Striker, marking the keeper. You're a fucking dick. Dave, you fucking... Well, Ross Horn, hello! How are you, Ross? It's been a while. Fucking hell, Ross. I was thinking about you earlier on, Ross. I was knocking one out earlier on. Right, we're up to the update. Now, for some bizarre reason, right, and Matt will verify to this, yeah, the game update, mid-June, or just after mid-June, used to take fucking forever. And I shit you not, the 3-man game used to take like that 10-15 minutes. Now, it barely takes, what, Matt? 2-3 minutes tops? It's fucking crazy. Emil, hello, how are you? It's been a while. And Emil, before you say anything, do not ask me to play the Swedish second division. I'm not playing the Swedish second division. Update 23-24. Oh, for fuck's sake. Emil, how many fucking times must I tell you, Emil? No! This is a game that we started 9 months ago, so it can't be the 23-24 update, can it? Harvey? No, I'm joking. Was it someone who could argue with themselves alone whilst listening to elevator music? Yes, it was, Dave. And I got the right. And I was going to say eating a kebab. Right. So sorry, Dave. You're going to relate to this, Dave. Right. So yesterday I went to the pharmacy, right? Annie had gone into Lidl and she goes, "Oh, can you go pick something up?" I went, "Yeah, all right, no worries." So I'm in a queue. I'm in a queue in the pharmacy. I'm at the front, and somebody comes behind me. Yeah, I didn't look behind me as you do, and all of a sudden I heard this, and I'm like, "What the fuck is behind me?" And it reminded me of that fucking PO nonsense we're talking about. It was like this heavy breathing, and I just had this vision, right, of this big fucking whale being behind me, yeah. And I was feeling a little bit sort of almost like, oh, God, I feel dirty. So I went, "Oh, can I get a prescription?" "Yeah, if you like to wait there, Mr. Chambers, wait over there." And I see this big fucking woman, and it was disgusting. It was disgusting. I am from Sweden. Emil, you are from Sweden and you're a little bit retarded. That's Emil's words for the benefit of YouTube. I'm a little bit retarded. You took the words right out. No, I'm joking. Morton, hello, mate. It's good to hear from you, Morton. Good to see you. And if you haven't already, Morton, send your fucking scores over to me. No, I think you have, actually. Right, that's one update done. We've got one update to go. We're still waiting on Matt. I think... Oh, no, both updates done, haven't they? Stu's just sent me his scores. Cheers, Stu. Stu Murta has just sent me his scores. Thank you. So both updates are done, it looks like then. I wasn't even paying attention. I was too busy giving you my story about the fucking pharmacy. And also, I got a little bit of a tongue tie when I read Emil say, "Sorry, I am from Sweden and I'm a little bit retarded." Now, if I had said, "Emil, you fucking retard," yeah, that would have made me totally inappropriate. Correct? What's that say? He would have told you that you are queuing incorrectly, so you're safe there. Yeah, he would have said something like that, wouldn't he? Fucking prick. Or I'm queuing in the manner that he created, something like that. Why are you in Serie B? Because if you tuned in 20 minutes ago, Emil, you'd have fucking known. Nah, I'm in Serie B. I've just been promoted. I took the Udinese job. I'm saying I took the Udinese job. I got sacked as manager of Dart. Right, lots of jobs. Here we go, Matt. Come on. There must be something appealing to... Well, there's certainly anything appealing to me. That's for fucking damn sure. There's fuck all there. I don't want none of that shit. I'm not saying that I deserve better, but I deserve better. Yes, 100% correct. I don't even know what you're saying 100% correct about, Emil. I don't know if you were talking about me being sacked, me being a cunt, or you being... No, I don't. I'm making the joke. Yeah, there don't really anything that appeals to me there at all. That is awful. He'd have said, "British people don't understand queuing." He'd have said something like that, wouldn't he? Or he'd have said, right, "You'd have queued properly before Brexit." He'd have said something like that, wouldn't he? You know, but I genuinely don't know if he's still alive, because I do look at the forum. I'm on the forums, obviously, and he don't interact at all, to be honest with you. And I'll tell you what we're going to do, right? If he is dead, right, and I mean this genuinely, right, Matt, I know you're not going to really know about who I'm referring to here. Dave will, and a few other people will. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do, right? If this unnamed individual nonce is dead, what I'm going to do, I'm going to give him 3 seconds applause. There you go. That was less than 3 seconds, but that's all he's fucking worth. And now I'm going to go and celebrate. Right, so... take that Exeter City job. Don't take the piss out of me. Fucking Exeter fucking City. Let's have a look at Exeter City then. 3rd division. Yeah, nice. Fuck's sake. Do you know what, right? We're all not guilty, but that always happens. You know, Matt's waiting for me, I'm waiting for Matt, and then we do something, and then it goes, right, so yeah, great stadium, great stadium. Okay finances. Yeah, you and don't give me none of this, be a challenge, right? You fuck off, look at that. Fucking Exeter fucking City. Fuck you in Exeter City is what I say. Okay, so the World Cup, I believe, let me just work something out, that England, where's England? Oh, England must be out. Let me just go back to the World Cup a minute. Yeah, England won the World Cup against Scotland in the final. You could not script that bullshit, can you? Talk about overpowering, even on the ODB. So England won the World Cup, and let's just see then where they got knocked out in the Euros. This is quite interesting, isn't it? They must have been in it, surely. Yeah, there they are. Oh, Wales. Oh, love it, love it. I have an angry... Sorry, I'm not even going to repeat that, Dave, for the benefit of YouTube. But, for the benefit of YouTube, Dave is going to have an angry wank in his honour. Dave, that deserves a fucking bow. My nearest pro team exit. Oh, do you know what, Dave? I think you've said that before. Have you told me that before? Why does that ring a bell? But do you know what, Dave? I don't give a shit. I'm not taking the extra job. For 2 reasons. 1, we've just looked at their credentials. And 2, I might not get it. And 3, Gary Johnson, I'm going to heed his advice, right, and take it on board. That doesn't mean I'm going to state Udinese. So, fuck you in the fucking Italian Cup. Right. I think we have to keep an eye on... I'll tell you something we have to keep an eye on that job. I'll tell you something else that's interesting, right? Whenever I take a new job, Matt, I don't know if this happens to you, my training, right, because I have a lot of training regimes over here, I haven't done it with Udinese, but when I take a new job, every single player starts in no training, I have to move them over. What I did with Udinese, I didn't bother doing what I normally do, which was move my forwards over here, move my defenders over here, etc, etc. I just chucked them all into general, because I just thought it was fucking easier, to be honest with you. Let me just check my money now then. Well, we've got a little bit of money to work with, 11 million. Matt, how much money have you got, if you'd like to share? I know you only had 3 million or so, but you must have been given a bit of money. 11 million, I need to spend that ASAP, really. The chances are me and Matt are not going to be going against each other on the same sort of players. I did sort a lot of contracts out. Even if I don't stay with Udinese, it was important for me to tie some players down. Now, I thought of an idea, really, and that is to look at these players in case if they're youths, in case they were gems. They're not gems at all, are they? Of course they're not gems at all. No, they're all fucking shit. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. You're not having him. If you want him, you can give me £2.3 million. There you go. So fuck you, 29 million. Do you know what? Is he right? Oh, in order to try and maintain some sort of squad depth, I'm going to actually offer this guy a new contract. 29 mil, mate. I don't take Swedish Division 2. Well, Emil, if I had it open, I would do that just for you, just to shut you up. So just remember, guys, we are now coming up to, we're at the start of season 52. So ODB, mate, oh fuck you, Matt, 40 million. Fucking stay at Fulham then, fucking Fulham. Season tickets coming now, yeah, whatever. Do you know what? Hopefully I'll get a little bit more money to spend. But the bottom line is, right, me and Matt are not going to be against each other. Matt, don't be doing no stream sniping now. Matt, I'm going to my shortlist. Don't. I trust you, Matt. And I'll fucking know, because you're not looking, not that you're going to look at the same sort of players as me. Paul Hunter. Sorry, Matt, I didn't realise. Why have I got a Derby player? Oh no, sorry, you're not Derby. What am I talking about? Fuck you, Derby, is what I say. You can kiss my ass. Look at that, look at that. Oh, Matt's already looking at him, so I'm going to let you have that, Matt. Yeah, Berbatov, whatever. I don't really know what I need. Well, I do know what I need. I need a bit of everything, to be honest with you. It's actually been really season tickets. Yeah, okay. It's been really difficult. I'm just going to refresh my my page, because I just want to acknowledge anybody that I might have missed. It's already the people that I know. Okay, that's fine. Now, when I'm checking my phone, right, so I can acknowledge people, for some reason I have my volume down on my phone, and it has subtitles, and fucking hell, subtitling what I'm speaking. Jeez, I can't even speak English, let alone the swearing. I'm saying that before you do, Dave. So fuck me. All right, okay. Let's whilst Matt's looking for players, let's have a look for some players. I was looking at Dortmund players. Right, well, I don't want a £12 million player. Yeah, whatever. Berbatov, I looked at Berbatov. Jan de Riggler. Fucking hell. That is a Wilfred Boomer. I don't really want him. I am going to now look, though, at unprotected. Who's unprotected? What do I really need? Gary Dunn. I don't really need a forward, though. That's just it. I quite like him. Okay. I'm not worried about last season. Now he's transfer listed by request at 3.5. Hang on, 3.5. I could probably get him for £2 million. So let's have a look now at signing him. 1.9 million pounds. Okay, yeah, that's fine. So let's offer you. I've got no reason to believe Matt's gonna come up against me, but I'm up against Dresdner. Right? Okay. Let's just have a look. Just remind myself now. Then we've got that defender coming. Okay, we've got a bit of the subtitles look Welsh on your streams, mate. I don't even know why they do it. I don't know why they do it. So is that an option that Facebook streams have, that you can have subtitles for the benefit of hard of hearing? But trust me, guys, if you've got hard of hearing, that's good. That's good. Why don't you lip read? Because the subtitles, I mean, I've been watching some shit on the Fire Stick today, and the Ultimate Force actually, and the subtitles are completely fucked up. They're completely fucking fucked up. Right, so warm welcome to you guys that have just joined. I can't spot who you are, but I'm sure it'll sort itself out when I refresh. Just to give you a cast to my back now, we are going to be streaming for another hour, which hopefully will bring us to the start of the new season. Oh, fuck you. Alright, okay, whatever. See, I've not got the sort of money to spend. Oh, see, I didn't know that, Dave. I didn't know that at all, Dave. That explains it then, because I've turned my volume down because I don't want to hear an echo. I don't want to hear myself speaking because I get a little bit of a tingle down there. Are you going to take top 4 place? Amel, roughly translated, what you mean is, am I aiming for a top 4 place? I would imagine. Apologies, I'm not taking the piss out of you. But, no, I think I'm asking a bit much. To go for a top 4 place, I need to just have a good season. You know, that's the bottom line on that one. Cheers for that, Dave. Worth noting for future reference. Okay, so these Wales. I mean, have you ever known anything such bullshit? Wales in the Euro final. Absolutely fucking pathetic. It really is. Spain. Who do they want? Spain or Italy? Well, do you know what? I couldn't really give a shit. I'm not playing anyway. Okay, so Spain against Wales in the Euros. Who's your money on, guys? Who's your money on? Who's your money on? I'm not going to watch it. Look how good Giggs is, though. Right, okay. Look, Matt. Wales are not a one-man team, for fuck's sake. I'll go and look at the Giggs region in a minute. Matt, I'll tell you interestingly, you had Giggs at Bayern Munich, didn't you? You trained him to be central. So I bet you he's lost that now. So let's, whilst we wait for Matt. Oh, okay. Okay, who's that? Spinelli. Yeah, whatever, you can fucking start. I don't even think I've done any work on scouts. I'm not really fussed, to be honest with you. Okay, have a quick gander over here. Strasbourg, no. Nothing. Absolutely jack shit of interest. Oh, I was going to go for the Exeter job, but it's gone now. Shit. That's a bit of a shitter, isn't it? But hey ho. 3-1 to Spain, okay. Oh man, Wolfsburg against me. I'm not going to get that Bolivian, am I? I mean, I've offered him more money, so Spain, Wales, 3-1. Yeah, I got what you meant, Emel. You think 3-1 to Spain? Right, let's just tell you what. Let's just take on board what Matt's just said and have a quick look at the Ryan Giggs regen. Yeah, there he is. He's lost his central. You see, Matt. He's lost his central. Look at him. He looks fucking insane, don't he? He looks absolutely insane. Now let me remind you, they've got, that is Neville Southall regen, isn't it? Look at that. That is ridiculous. There we go, we've got Mark Hughes regen over there. Who else we got? I mean, they have got some good players, there's no doubt about that. I'm trying to think what Craig Bellamy was. But either way, I hope they lose. No disrespect to Welsh fans, but I hope they lose. Now I remember reading, years ago with CM that if you took an international job at the same time as your club job, that you could attract a lot of their players. So if I took the Wales job, a lot of the Welsh players would want to join me at Udinese because they like me as a as a manager. I don't know if that's true. If you've got anything to add on that, let me know. Oh, he signed a new deal. He's a load of shit, but he just makes up my numbers, don't he? Right. We are coming to the first. Look at that. Another team's gone in for that player. Fuck Ryan Giggs. He wrapped his brother's wrapped. Little English lesson for you here, ML. Not taking the piss. You just take off the W. Take off the W, and it's raped. I hate him so much. Mel, you know, I appreciate that. You know, I get what you're saying. I don't mind Ryan Giggs personally. I admire him for that rape. I get what you mean when you hate someone for whatever reason it is. You know, like back in the day when he was playing Gary Neville, I couldn't stand Gary Neville. I'd sell him on my game. So I get that and I appreciate that. So, and obviously you've got hatred for Ryan Giggs. Robbie Savage, I fucking hate Robbie Savage. You know, I wish he would just fucking curl up and die painfully. Who else do I really dislike? Give me a player. Give me a player that I really dislike so much. Hang on. Firstly, who do I really dislike as a player? There's going to be loads. You give me a player, and I will tell you. Can't be true. No one likes you and your fucking animations, Dave. And Dave, I know you. It's not that you don't like me, Dave. You love me. Just fucking admit it, right? Admit it to yourself, right? Who else do I dislike as a player? Who do I really, really hate as a player? Callum Wilson. Callum Wilson. I've got my reasons as well. I've always got my reasons why I dislike somebody so much. You know, I don't just dislike them because I don't like the look of them. I dislike them and I'll have a valid reason. Spain did it. Fuck you, Wales, and fuck you, Emel, for getting that wrong. Can't be true. No. Yeah, alright then, Emel. Why do you hate him so much? You know, is it because of the allegation, may I add? The allegation. You think about... David, who the fuck's David? Oh, what do I think about it? Is that the referee? David, do you mean to say David Dean? Is that who you mean, Emel? David Dean? Is that who you mean to say? Because that's like David D.I. So I don't really know who you mean. I'm trying to think. There was someone who I really hate. See, Jamie Vardy. I never really liked Jamie Vardy. But he's very loyal, and I'll give him his due. So he earns a bit more of my respect. The Leicester City owners, before they died, I fucking hated them because of the way they treated Ranieri. So, do you know what I mean? I like them now because they got their comeuppance. You hate Wilson. Oh, right. That is an outrageous accusation, Emil. That is an absolute outrageous what you've just said there. That is not what I dislike Callum Wilson. I'll tell you why I dislike Callum Wilson. Oh, why do I hate him? Sorry. The Italian goalkeeper, ODB legend, died. I don't even know who he is, to be honest with you, Dave. Right, no. Emel's starting me off now. Why do I dislike Callum Wilson? So many times, not so much this season, because he ain't really scored much. Last season, he scored a good hatful of goals. I'm not disputing that. But not once did he go straight to the assist. Almiron. What's this guy? Maximum. You know, they do all the hard work, and he there goes fucking celebrating, waving his fist to the Geordies like he's a fucking saint, right? Because he scored the goal, and it fucks me off, right? It fucks me off. Come back to Roy Keane. It fucks me off when strikers don't, particularly when the assist of a goal is a lot of work. Because the bottom line is, right, a striker's job is to score goals. I don't give a flying fuck. Callum Wilson misses an open goal, right? It's still 0-0, right? Nick Pope makes a mistake, it's 1-0. People see the mistakes of a goalkeeper, and that fucking winds me up. So, when a striker does score a goal, when it's a tap-in, when all the work's been done, they should be at least, if they don't run up to him, at least acknowledge them, whether it's put a hand up, and Wilson's a cunt for it. Wilson is an absolute cunt. A lot of strikers do it, and someone tried to justify it on YouTube, and they said, oh yeah, but, you know, his job is to score, why shouldn't he take the credit? Do you know what, right? If someone puts in an amazing fucking cross, you know, then acknowledge it. It fucking pisses me off. Who's that? Someone's been sacked. We're at the 1st of July. Oh, right, okay, so the international jobs, okay, that's interesting. Okay, firstly, let's do this first. Right, now watch, let me show you something, right? I'm not going to go through all this shit. So the two players that I've brought, I'll show you, they're both going to be in no trading, there you go. So ping, which is auto value 1.8, not too bad I suppose. And 2.5, not too bad, okay. Now, we are going to talk about Roy Keane in a minute. Although I've spoken about Roy Keane several times. Fuck you, look at that. Roy Keane, I know you hate Roy Keane. You said you hate Roy Keane, Emil. Did you say you hate Roy Keane, or did you just ask what oh, you hate him, yeah. Roy Keane is an animal. Roy Keane is an animal. But you would want to play, you would want him on your team. You'd want to play with him than against him. I don't care, you know. And he says this himself. I like him as a pundit. Yes, I know he gets certain things wrong. And some people, you either love him or you hate him. Well, if that makes me a homo, I love him. The bottom line is, Roy Keane, right, I would love Roy Keane to be the manager of Peterborough. I don't think he'd ever stoop that low. But we have got an Irish owner, so there's connections. I like Roy Keane. I rate him as a player. And as for the Haaland thing, right, Haaland, alright, I don't believe for 1 minute he deserved to get his career ended, but that's not what Roy Keane's intention was, because I've read the book. Roy Keane didn't believe it was a red card. I don't know, but either way, right, he did not go out there to try and end his career, but do you know what? That'll teach him. He called him a fucking cheat, and I know you're thinking, oh, that's well out of order, but I've watched all that over and over. I've watched a lot of stuff on that, because of that tackle. Oh, the tackle! The Haaland tackle. But the bottom line is, right, Emil, right, are you aware of what happened before that, like 11 months before that tackle? I get what you're saying. Yes, it was a horrible challenge, and he deserved a red card for it. He didn't go out there to end his career. Sorry, Matt, if you're waiting for me. He didn't go out there. Sorry, there's other stuff. I love Keane. Oh, right, Dave, you love Keane. Agreed on Vardy, stamped on Virgil van Dijk, and made him miss the final, which of course we lost. I'm not wrong, Emil. I'm not wrong. Let me explain to you. Right, the first challenge, Keane went running through the box, slipped and tore some ligament, went down. Haaland went into his face on the floor and called him a cheat. Get up, you cheat. And anyone that knows Roy Keane would not take any bullshit from anyone, but he stayed down because he was in agony. Yeah, alright, okay. He fouled him. He gave him a red card foul, and I don't see anything wrong with that. You know, I don't see. You know, you're questioning his integrity, his professionalism of being a footballer by calling him a cheat. Yeah, he's a defensive midfielder. You know, you can't say to me you hate him because of that challenge, but you like Edgar Davids or Patrick Vieira. That was their job, was to be Gus Poyet. They were battlers. You know, David Batty. You know, they were that Paul Ince, they were that way. So, we could be here all fucking day, but I've got a game to play. That was 100% intention to kill him? Bollocks! Bollocks was that one? No, fuck off, Emil, you're talking out your fucking ring piece. That was 100% to kill him. Trust me, right, if he was out there to kill him, it'd have done more than just done a fucking challenge. I think we're just going to have to agree to disagree, because, you know, we could be here all day. Salamanca's still available, Matt, if you're interested. Okay, so look what we've got to do very, very quickly. Let's just have a quick look. Ah, man, we still got some shit. What's that? Has Matt gone for him? Matt's gone for him, has he? Who's gone for Berbatov? I've really got to go for the unprotected stuff, I feel. Not sure about him. I'm not going to get that guy, am I? I know I'm not going to get him. I could probably get him. Thiago Costa. Nah, fucking hell. Sorry, Matt, if you're waiting for me. And I hate him, absolute, because of the beef with Vieira. What about the beef of Vieira? I mean, I rated Vieira. I thought Vieira was a great player for the same reason I rate Keane. He's the sort of player, you need that in any team. You're 7-a-side, you need that player. You need that player. That tackle didn't end Haaland's career. He was out injured, but the other knee was what ended the career not long after his comeback. I didn't even know that, to be honest with you, Dave. Good call. if you're an Arsenal fan, which I'm guessing you are, Mel, which means you're a Vieira fan, which means you hate Keane. I get that. I totally get that. Right, rivalry. I know Materazzi, who loves him. Materazzi, who loves him, is an animal. I don't know too much about Materazzi. Correct me if I'm wrong. Is he the one that called Zidane's sister a whore? Am I right in saying that? I think that's what happened, isn't it? That's what we speculate. He called Zidane's sister a whore in the World Cup final and got him red carded. So because Zidane was a professional and he would not have reacted the way he did unless something. I mean, he should have rose above it and punched him after the game. Personally, right? Okay, I need. Jesus Christ. Do you know what? Annie hasn't turned the fucking heating off, and I'm sweating my fucking buckets. Love the Keane versus Vieira period. Yeah, there's that one, Dave, in the tunnel, isn't it? There's a tunnel. And what makes me laugh, right, the referee is trying to calm Keane down, and not one of a Man United player dares say anything. And I noticed also, Vieira actually was a fucking little chicken shit on that. He backed up. He backed up on that, Vieira. Right, have I said to you that when I was in Barcelona with my team, 2007, I take a pic with Iniesta, and after that I give him a box form. Let me read this shit again. I don't. Right, this is a memory. Sorry, Mel. This is your memory. Let me read it again. How I said you when I was in Barcelona with my team, 2007. You took a picture with Iniesta, and after that, you gave him a box form back. He didn't know it was me. I swear at my kids. I hope. Oh, fucking hell. Okay, I think I've got what you mean by that. You swear it on your kid's life. You're not lying. You took a picture with Iniesta and you gave him something. Is that right? And you're in love with Real Madrid. Your best memory. Okay. Didn't need to know that, but you know, whatever flicks your switch. A little bit speechless on that one, Emil. Don't really know what to say to that. Wasn't expecting you to indulge into your love life. But hey, I'm really pleased for you in Real Madrid. I really am. Real Madrid, who just throw money around like it's going out of fashion. When in doubt, they'll just buy a new player. You know, yeah, let's buy the title. Spanish football is about as entertaining as Scottish football, and that's saying something. I'm joking. I'm not really, but anyway. Right. Anyway, sorry, Matt, if you're waiting for me. Fucking Emil taking the piss out of me. Right. Let me have another good look at players that are. I know what I was going to do now. Who's that? Oh. Right, I'm certainly not going to be going against the same sort of players as you, Matt. Quite like him. Do you know what? I'm not gonna bust the bank for this guy. It'll cost me 1 point. Okay. Okay, I was looking at. Don't really need that. Yeah, 1 second. Let's look at defence. Right, we've got some more here. You didn't understand. I hit it. You hit him. It was so bad from me. I wanted to have good memory. Oh, you hit him with a box. You wanted to do something that you'd remember, mate. I know your English is not great. It's fine. I'm only joking with you, dickhead. You hit him with a box in order to have a memory, and he realised it was you, or he didn't realise it was you. Either way, nice. Next time, right? If ever you see someone like Jamie Vardy or Gary Neville doing punditry or anything like that, hit them with a rocket, but light it first. You're a fucking dick, Dave. Better English than Mikey's. Sutton from Leeds. Sutton from Leeds. Well, I've got to be careful with Chris Sutton here because I'm using him and his predictions in my game. However, Chris Sutton, what player refuses to play for your country at any level? At any level. There was two, weren't there? There was Chris Sutton and there was another one. Was it David Bentley? So Chris Sutton can kiss my arse. Big thing about the SAS partnership for Sutton and Shearer. Bollocks. It was Shearer. Don't give me this fucking Sutton. Sutton was a complete cunt. End of. Norwich, Blackburn, Chelsea, Celtic on ODB. He was a cunt. He was an absolute bastard. Right, okay. I've really got to get on with my game now. What else we got to go? Gary Neville. Best right. Gary Gary Neville was a quality right back. I'm not disputing Gary Neville was an absolute, and he was England's best right back in a long time, in my opinion. Could also play centre back, and I think he got better with age. I think he's a brilliant pundit as well. I think he's very good at that. I think a lot of it is now scripted with his pantomime with Jamie Carragher. Never really liked him. Thought he was an ugly bastard. Him and his fucking brother. Never liked him as a person. I just thought he was just one of those faces you want to slap. But hey ho. And he's so he is he's a very good expert. He is very good. He knows his shit. You know. And I think you'll find the only people that would say they dislike him, really hate him as a pundit, are going to be Liverpool fans. And he was a beast when he was coaching Valencia. Well, he wasn't a beast when he was coaching Valencia at all. You got that totally wrong. He's admitted he regrets it. I watched that On the Ball interview with him and Roy Keane, and he says he really regrets it. He takes a piss out of himself. He was atrocious. Lee Trenholm, if that's how you pronounce it. Lee, hello mate, how you doing? It's good to see you, good to hear from you. Nice of you to drop in. Don't mind me, Lee. I'm speaking with Emil here, who's firing broken English question. No, I'm joking, Emil. Fuck's sake. Don't fucking get out your pram. Meanwhile, right, Mel, let's get back to the fucking game, yeah? I'm still looking for a job, still looking for players. I think I'm going to struggle with money anyway. Whoa, alright, okay. Here we go. So we've got some jobs going now, have we? Yeah, whatever, bit of a tough. Let's have a look at job information. Salamanca is still available. What the fuck is that all about? Atletico Madrid. Nah, fuck that. Feyenoord's an interesting one. Plymouth for you, Matt. A story about Ashley Cole. Right, I'll tell you just really quickly. I'm not going to go into my views about Ashley Cole. I'll tell you for the reason. On my YouTube this morning, I did a player profile on Ashley Cole where I talk about him as CM and him as a real life. So if you want more views, go look at that. Don't get me fucking started on Ashley Cole. And if the story involves you belting him one, then I want to hear it. If it don't, I don't want to hear it. I'll make it a joke. So, Matt, this is looking pretty fucking bleak, isn't it? It's looking really bleak. Jesus. Jesus Christ. Right, I've got to really pay attention to my team. I'm relying on a job, to be honest with you. Right. Sorry, Matt, you were waiting for me, weren't you? I meet a guy, for fuck's sake, I meet a guy in Sweden who works in London. He said he saw Cole almost every day with new girls in a very small place. Don't remember the name of that place, and he never wanted to talk about soccer. Don't you dare call it soccer. But he was cheating his family. As I said, Emil, my review on Ashley Cole was uploaded this morning, and I concur. That means I agree with pretty much what you've just said there. He's a fucking... you know what? No, I'm not going to get into it. He's a cunt. So, okay, let's just have a quick look. Oh, you bid 7.5 million. That is Roy Keane regen. We believe that's Roy Keane regen. Look at him, what a fucking monster. And this is where Matt can, take advantage. Oh, he agreed. Fuck me. The Bolivian agreed with me. That'll do, donkey. That'll do. Happy with that. Right, okay. Okay, very, very happy with that. So that is our third signing of the window. It's cost me £1.9 million. Lee Sharples is watching. Hello, Lee Sharples. Now, it's ironic that you should tune in, Lee, because I mentioned you earlier on. If you've only just joined us, Lee, let me give you a really, really quick history, because your name popped up on a comment today. So, At the start of this season, season just gone, season 51, I was sacked as manager at Derby. Now, apparently, I have joined an elite list of people that have been sacked in a network game. Matt Collier-Brown, who I'm playing with, he was sacked earlier in our save. And the third person is you. Gary Johnson told me. So I said to Gary, I'm not calling it an elite list, I'm calling it a hall of shame. So, welcome. It wasn't me. Oh God. He likes cigarettes and alcohol. Are you talking about an Oasis song, or are you still talking about bloody Ashley Cole? The Bolivian guy will be a flop. Well, thank you, Amel, for your vote of confidence. He'll be a flop. Do you know what? I hope you wake up tomorrow with a headache. That's all I'll say. And it turns out to be more than just a fucking headache. All the top dogs are here now. Top dogs. Well, you better get out then, Ross. Nah, I'm only joking. Ross, nice to see you're still here. I forgot you were here actually, because it doesn't actually keep me looking, doesn't keep me updated. Just to remind you guys, I'm only streaming for another 40 minutes or so. To be honest with you, Lee, he told me ages ago and I forgot, but he wrote it on a comment on my video because I got the sack, and I suppose, Lee, you know, we're famous. We are famous. Andy Vince, hello mate, how you doing? Cope Gaming, for the benefit of anyone, Cope Gaming is Andy Vince, who I'm talking to. Mate, it's great to see you. Hope you had a good Christmas and all that shit. And I like the way, Andy, right, you messaged me a week ago. Hi Mike, how are you? You didn't say have a good Christmas, have a good New Year? No, just Mike, how much do you have to pay to get a work permit? No, I'm only joking with you. Mate, it's good to hear from you, Andy. Definitely good to hear from you. Lee Sharples, yeah, he'd have loved it. He'd have fucking loved it, absolutely. Okay, so I really need to do something and get some fucking half decent players. Yes, mate, Happy New Year, Andy. Subtitles wrote Coke Gaming. Mate, the subtitles, is that because... Lee, just remind me now, you've not got your volume up, have you? You don't have your volume up when you're listening to me, as a precaution, which I strongly advise. And the subtitles, we've had a discussion about subtitles earlier on, and they're all fucked up. Coke Gaming. Well, if it's subtitled as Coke Gaming, then Andy, I can only assume there's something fucking dodgy about you that we don't know. Can you sort me out a gram? Anyway, yeah. Yeah, gotta love subtitles when they're fucking misinterpreted. The subtitles are fucked up. Right, anyway, stop messing about. I would like to try and find myself a defender if I can. We've got more. I have the volume on very, very low. You're a wrong one. I am a wrong one. I didn't know until Dave pointed out earlier on that when you have your volume really low, it comes up automatically with subtitles, which I didn't know that. Because I've got my phone on very low in order to see people who arrive. It's not letting me comment a lot of things on here. It's being mate, I haven't got a clue about that. Do you know, that's come up before, Andy. It's come up before. I have not got a clue. And I honestly don't know why. I need to find out about that because I've no clue as to why. You've not got any infringements on the group, have you? You've not got any infringements? Nah, you wouldn't have had any infringements. Dave, do you happen to know any reason why? Well, I know we've spoken about this before, haven't we, Dave? It depends what you're saying, Andy. If you're calling me names, that's a... Lee, spot on. I bet he's trying to sell us a fucking G. He's probably doing his little multi-offer. Right, sorry, Matt. I know you're waiting for me. I'm still looking for a fucking defender. We'll come down at 3. Oh, that's Annie. She'll come down at 3 o'clock. Guys, I am finishing in 38 minutes. Just before 3 o'clock, I've got to go into the fucking school run. I thought Annie was having a nap, but clearly not. I probably woke her up. All I said was, yo. Mate, I've not got a clue, but I think I've seen it before where I see it come up right, Andy, and then I see it get removed. I honestly don't know. I know who the best person to ask is. I think Tim Edwards might be able to shed some light on that, because I'm not 100%. He's a bit more clued up about the restrictions than I am. I need to get off. Is this a regular thing you're doing? Lee, maybe. I mean, I haven't streamed in ages on end. I just had a bit of spare time on my hands, and fuck, sorry, mate, you waiting for me? Sorry. And I just thought I'd throw. So probably I'd like to be honest with you, Lee. But yeah, next time, Lee, what I strongly advise is stick some headphones in and just have one ear in, right? You'll appreciate the stream a lot better. You'll appreciate it a lot better. Okay, who's this guy? Okay, I'll take that. Okay, he's not the dog's bollocks, is he? He's not gonna set the world alight. So that's 2 forwards. Okay, so I've got 3 more players that I can purchase. Time to look at the job list, I feel. Right, what do we got? Boa Vista. Boa Vista's an interesting one. Matt, what's your views on Boa Vista? Not the best squad in the world. The calibre is going to be a lot low. So take care, pal, and Happy New Year to you and all the CM community, apart from Garage. Mate, Happy New Year, Lee. Take it easy. Cheers for dropping by. Good to hear from you. That's an interesting one because we know when I was Benfica they had a ridiculous amount of money. So who knows what Boa Vista could be offering. Very, very interesting. Okay. What I am going to do, because I ain't going to have much money left, I'm sure. I don't really need a striker. That Paul Hunter, I'm not paying that sort of money. You can kiss my ass. That guy, that's... Do you know what? What's his? I know he's cheap. I'm resigned to accept that I need to get cheap players. There's no doubt about that. Okay. Let's see what we got going on. I was hoping to get to the start of the new season before the end of the stream, but I don't know what your views are, guys, on this. For me, this is the best time of the season. You know, the wheeling and dealing, ins and outs. Well, not quite as exciting for me as per normal. Not fucking Udinese. Racing. I didn't see racing before. Secure, big stadium. Shit squad. Okay, that's that one then. Oh God. By the way, for the benefit of you Lee Sharples, right, Gary Johnson will be watching this. It's all good fun. It's all good fun. What's that guy there? Is he available on... Well, I don't know if I can outdo Frankfurt. I'm gonna put in an offer for him. We'll do that. And we'll give you a bit more of an assist. £3 million is going to cost me. Very, very quickly, just bear with me, Matt. I'd like to try and find myself a central... Do you know what? I quite like him. He is 30. I know he's 30. He's already on my shortlist. Do you know what? Fuck this. I'm going to... Right. Okay. We're gonna focus. I've got, I've got to prepare that I'm going to be here for the new season. Remind me what version this is originally and the free mode. So this version, Andy, this is ODB as we know it. This is vanilla. The only thing I got on this was the Tapani regen thing, the attributes coloured, the speed, Tapani regen fixes, the speed, and that's it. I kept it exactly as ODB. ODB data, the contract protection bullshit, which I hate. That stays in, as you probably just gathered a moment ago. The regens, mate. The funny thing is, right, you say about the regens, right, is because you know when you go for a regen of a player. Let's take for example Montero on the ODB. You're expecting him to be like Montero, and we've been through, 51 season 52. So many regens are fucking awful. The Roy Keane one's the exception, but then you get these players that pop up, and you think, who the fuck are they? So the regens has gone full circle. I mean, AI tend to be using a lot of 4-1-3-2, which is really bugging the shit out of me. My 3-man game, I wish sorry mate, the contract protection is bullshit, I hate it, and I really wish I'd took Gary's advice. I always wanted to keep an ODB as it was, and Gary goes, I agree, but in no real life scenario did that contract protection thing ever come up, so it was a valid point. The 3-man game, that is what the up-to-date update at the time was the October 2013. We started that in December 2013, so that was the up-to-date update available, and the up-to-date patch was Tapani 2.19. Dave and Andy are getting acquainted. You two get a fucking room, but it is good to see you guys on stream though, particularly you Andy, because I didn't expect you to come. Dave, I expected him because I tagged him, and I was hoping that my tag would wake him up because he's a lazy cunt. He pretends he works at night, and all I ever see is pictures of him eating. I mean, what the fuck? I bet you charged Dave some ridiculous prices on Christmas Day, didn't you, for taxis? Go on, tell me, between us, right? I bet you charged like double time and a half or something. I quite like the look of him, to be honest with you. Is he available? What's his injury pro? Do you know what? I'm going to chuck in an offer. I'm not even going to bother. Fucking hell, 700 quid a week. I'm just going to offer you 700. I'm not offering you 500 grand. That's for sure. I don't know. Just to remind you guys on a couple of our own rules. 7 transfers per CM calendar year. Pre-arranged deals do not count. Loans count towards a transfer. What's that? All good. Just started playing CM again. Bit more. Yeah, all good. Man's got a feed. Man's got a feed. Love it. Yeah, I bet you used the Wigbob formation there, Andy, didn't you? 91 points with Southampton. As if anybody could get 91 points with Southampton. I don't believe you. Don't believe you. Southampton, I mean, fuck me. Unfortunately, it's all council regulated. Oh, really? Is that to stop people, like, taking advantage and shit? It adds up about £4 more on a standard fare. That adds up. No, it's fine. I was only taking a piss, Dave. You know, you do what you want, you fucking cunt. I bet old people, I bet you charge like 3 times the amount on old elderly people. I bet when they take out their fucking wallet and they say, how much do I owe you? I bet you say, just give me those 2 notes there. So I bet you do. Right, sorry guys, you guys are having a conversation. I keep fucking sort of sabotaging it, don't I? I can't remember what I was fucking talking about now. Who the fuck's that? I quite like him actually, but I don't know if I'd pay £4 million. Job list. Oh, whoa, what's on the job list? PSV. So Matt has looked at Matt's seen PSV. Matt's going to go to PSV. Matt is going to go to PSV, aren't you, Matt? Matt is going to go to PSV. Champions for the last 4 years. They'll have, I would imagine, they are going to have a load of money in the bank. 37,000 stadium and relatively decent squad. So Matt, I'm now going to ask you a question, Matt. Are you going for it? Andy marks the keeper with a striker. I love it. 1 minute, guys. Sorry, I could fucking cunt. Right, my fucking comment seems to have disappeared a little bit. Right. I meant, oh, for me! I thought you meant for you! I thought you meant you were going for it. Are you applying, Matt? I mean, I'll be honest with you. It appeals to me to get out of Italy. In fact, let me just, fucking friendly cup. Let me just get to anybody in Holland who's not got a fucking friendly. Anybody in Holland who's not got a friendly as their first game. Is there player restrictions in Holland? Somebody. Is there player restrictions in Holland? Somebody. Oh man, PSV on Hoven. Do you know what? Objective is to win the Champions League, maybe? I don't know. I don't know. What fuck it. We'll chuck it. We'll chuck that in. Who knows? Who knows? They're fucking. They're piss poor, really, aren't they? Do you know what would be ideal, Matt? You know we talk about rivalry, and if Ajax came available, Ajax and PSV. Well, I have applied then, guys. I've applied for PSV. I know Gary Johnson's watching this thinking, why? Gary Johnson is probably seething at me at the moment. He probably just fucking like turned his fucking phone off or something like and thrown it. But let's be honest, right? Using age was always a stopgap. Skip through next game until you get a league game and shows. Okay, let me try that. Do you know what? I never fucking knew that, Dave. I never fucking knew that. I can't believe that. Okay, so no player restrictions in Holland. Is that true? I never knew that, Dave. Never fucking knew that at all. Okay. Just scored a point on me there. Who's this guy? Is that the guy that I've already gone for, isn't it? £3 million. Okay. I've just seen your message there, Andy. I only play 11, you cheeky cunt. It's all good, mate. It's all good, big man. Right. Gotta be honest, I'm sweating fucking buckets here. And the fact that Annie's gone upstairs for a lay down, I can't even get her to make me a cup of tea. Because I need a cup of tea. Do you know what I mean? And where's that fucking squirrel? Motherfucker. So, yeah, I'm hoping, based on what Lee Sharple said earlier on, I would like to do some more streams. I'm even contemplating doing a stream on YouTube. I know, Dave. I know you're against that, Dave. I know you're totally against YouTube, and I've had to take my ad blocker off YouTube as well. So I have to go through those YouTube ads. They're so fucking annoying, aren't they? And it wouldn't be so bad, but it's not even an advert that I find entertaining. Now, hopefully, Annie overheard me say about the cup of tea. She just walked in and picked something up. Fingers crossed, yeah. She'll come in gently and place the cup of tea. If she don't, Dave, you're a cunt, right? Right. I'm not even going to look right at my managerial credentials. Andy, let me get your perspective on something. Gary Johnson gave me his perspective, and I think it's a very good one, to be honest with you. So I took over Derby in May 51. Right, May 51, last 2 games of the Premiership season, I won them both, they finished 10th, right? Then in, sorry, 2000 and, yeah, I was right, May 51, at the start of August 51, 1 game in, played a game, lost it, got the sack. 3 games into my tenure, sacked. Gary says it was because I hadn't long left, I left Benfica to join Derby, but I was only at Benfica for 10 months after getting promotion. What's your views on that? Have you ever heard of anything like that? Because I was fucking disgusted. I was absolutely disgusted. 1 minute, guys, 1 minute. Okay, let's go back to where I was. YouTube standard TV. If it has ads, I don't use it. Twitch. What the fuck is Rumble, Andy? I know what Twitch is. What's Rumble? But does it work in the sense of that you've got to have followers and shit? I always find, right, the best place to do a stream in respect of people watching is on Facebook, because I'm doing it in a group purely based on the game. YouTube, it'll only be people that follow my channel. You know, I don't know. It's a difficult one. Discord. Now, Discord is just not popular. Discord. I still run the Discord channel, but the problem with Discord is it's just not popular. It's more a gaming thing, isn't it? It's more a gaming site. But Discord has the very, very best. Don't need to use no OBS for that. Discord is phenomenal. There's no delay on that at all, like a split second. Excuse me. Yeah, okay. Right, going short. So, I was hoping it might be the tea, but Dave's a dickhead. Right, excuse me, 20 minutes left, guys. 20 minutes, guys, and hopefully we will have a rough idea of where we're at. So just to remind you guys here on Facebook, I am recording this for YouTube. Not going to be the most exciting one in the world, that's for sure. Right, Rumble, right, okay. So yeah, CM sometimes puts a previous manager's failure down as yours, even though it wasn't your fault. Oh, so finishing 10th. Oh, I get you now. That makes more sense than what Gary said. So finishing 10th with Derby, even though I won the last 2 games, was seen as an appalling end to the season because their expectations were probably to have finished in the top 6. Of course. I use X a lot, and it's trying to be a creator platform going forward. Musk is bound to make it decent. Right, okay. Mate, I'm going to ask a real fucking stupid question here, Andy. What the fuck is X? Is that Twitter? Is that what you mean? I'm not really familiar with all that. More importantly, am I going to get this job? I've got to keep looking to see if the PSV job is still there. Do you know what? I'm going to have to look at this, ain't I? Manager stats. My manager stats went all the way down. Do you know what? What you said, Andy, makes so much more sense. It really does. It makes so much more sense. Yeah, oh, sorry, X is Twitter. I thought so. Check you out calling it by its proper new name. I don't know much about Twitter, X. I don't know. I don't even have an account on it. And besides, I don't think I'd last 5 minutes with my mouth. Right, okay. We're all waiting, aren't we? We're waiting for PSV. I know you are, Matt. You're waiting for PSV to come back to me. Right. I mean, we don't have that. I mean, yeah, we have still got a shit squad, really. So we've got 5 players in. And what we've got going on there? We've got a load of writing there from. You must have. Yeah, I've seen it. That still don't explain something though, Andy. And I always said that this was a flaw within the. Oh! And we'll come to this in a minute. You know when the African nations countries, when they qualify for the World Cup, then they sack their manager. I never get that. I believe that's a flaw. What do we do? Actually, Andy, with that in mind, what you just said, that happened in our 3-man game, where Pep resigned as manager of, I think it was Germany, sorry. He took over Brazil because and then he got sacked as manager of Brazil instantly. Oh. Do you know what? We got a promotion to our name. So the way I'm going to look at it is, right, we promoted Benfica, and the following season we promoted Udinese, and that Derby thing was a lesson learned. It was a hell of a lesson learned, and I think that actually makes more sense what you said, Andy, than what. Do you know what? Who am I kidding? We are taking the PSV job. New season, new chapter, new era. More importantly, how much have we got in the bank? Oh, I thought I'd have more, to be honest with you. I genuinely thought I'd have more. But who the fuck's that? Right, okay. Let's just give him a new contract really, really quickly. Okay. I'm a little bit speechless now. Right, so we're giving him a new contract. I think we need a goalkeeper, don't we? Come on! Look at that! I'd have offered him a new contract just to keep him at the club, but he's just been given a new. Fucking prick! Well, it looks like that Croatian's going to stay with me then. He's still got a year left. That's fine. Sorry, Matt. So Hendricks, yeah, we'll have a proper look at this afterwards. Hendricks is good. Grunzel, he's getting on, but he looks all right. You have the B striker we were after. I don't even know who you're talking about. Matt. So I'll get to him in a minute. Nice young left back. Yeah, we like him. Yeah, we like him. Yeah, we like him. We don't really like him. Another left back. I think we need a right back, don't we? Okay. Let's get into Rodriguez. 32. Oh, I remember this guy. 35 years of age. Yeah, of course I had him. Yeah, he's okay. Pinero. Yeah, he's okay. Look at that. He's fucking solid, isn't he? Look at that. Solid. We looked at all three of them. Okay. Before I go to strikers, let me just read that. I've got a nice save going where I've just won league. I've just won league with Warsaw, but the small stadium is going to hold me back long term. Loath to leave as the squad's decent, but don't really want to stay. The thing is, right, when I started the 3-man game there, Andy, I always regretted not having more leagues open because it minimised the options to where I could go to. But on the plus side of keeping one league open, like you've got, and you're going to relate to this here, Andy. Do you remember our 5-man game? Was it the 5-man or 6-man game? Pep got the sack and fucked off to Italy, and so I always remember that. And it sort of in the 3-man game, it prevents us sort of splitting up almost. But man, Warsaw, good challenge, very good challenge. Now, don't disturb me. We'll get back to business. Who's this beastly striker that Matt's talking about? Oh, it's him, isn't it, Matt? Fucking hell. Well, first things first, Matt, take him off your fucking list. I've got him on my shortlist as well. Okay, he's just signed a new contract, it looks like, and we've got some real beastly strikers there, haven't we? Jeez Luigi. Okay. What's that? Won the league, I have all leagues open, but this is... Oh, I see, sorry, you've got leagues open. Right, okay, yeah, I get what you mean. You've got all the leagues open, but you've not got the jobs, get the jobs easier. It's shit, mate. My brother plays it vanilla, with no patches or anything like that. And he says, Mike, how do you get these fucking jobs abroad? And I said, it's a patch I use. But in my opinion, it's a legitimate patch that does not enhance the game. Okay, that is one hell of a squad we have got. I think it's fair to say. I think we need to just quickly flick through the resis here. Okay, quite like look at that young goalkeeper. Don't like look at that young goalkeeper, but we are going to offer him. We will offer him a new deal. Okay, now what's he under contract? He's still got another year on his contract, and he's all right actually, isn't he? Okay, that's our 3 goalkeepers sorted out then. What I am going to do though, let's just go back to our main squad. One of these goalkeepers is going to go. Hossman, I think, is going to be my number 1. I don't know, we'll see. We will see. Okay, sorry, Matt, I know you're going to be waiting for me. I'll go as quick as I can. At least for the moment, you can go into the seniors just for the moment. You're a left back, you can stay there. Pavon, you're awful. De Jong is a left back again, but it's quite decent actually. Smits is 18. I'm gonna actually keep Smits. I don't think he's any good, but keep a little bit of squad depth there. We are going to need to make sure we've got him loan listed. And Willems again. You know, I like to try and keep a little bit of squad depth. They're not gonna make the grade, are they? Let's be honest. These guys are not going to make the grade at all. Okay, that's the defenders and the goalkeeper's done. Let's go straight to strikers. He's quite decent, isn't he? He's quite decent, but just put him in the seniors for the time being. Arts. Again, same situation. I will offer him. These I think have just come through the academy. It looks like. Well, they came through the academy last season. We'll call him Rolf Harris. £2,000. He's on a rolling contract. Let's see if he'll sign a new deal. Postman. Wow, looks alright, doesn't he? Okay, hopefully he'll sign a new deal as well. Dos Santos. Not really, not fancying him. Not fancying him at all. Dos Santos. Bond. Again, same situation. Let's just offer him a new deal. And Willems. Another Willems. Again, you know what? I know these guys, I mean, they're all going to be on £1 a week, so we'll see how they flare up. I should really put them on the short list though. Not on the short list, on the, what do I do with him? Right. Okay. Now let's look at midfielders then. Who have we looked at? What an awful fucking position, but he looks alright, doesn't he? He genuinely looks alright. I don't know if I'm going to be able to... Right, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to offer him a hot prospect role. Yeah, maybe. Let's see what he says. He's shit beyond shit, isn't he? We've looked at arts, haven't we? We've looked at arts. I'm at Budgeons. Fucking, you don't need to tell me you're at fucking Budgeons, do you? And the last... No, that's it. That's everything, isn't it? Okay. That's the squad sorted out. Let's have a quick look at who's interested in me then. Oh, I don't know. Do you know what? We've acquired so many players on our shortlists over time. It's fucking outrageous. I think what we did, we need a right back, don't we? I quite like him actually. I don't know how quickly we're going to get this. He's 30. I'm not going to get a 30-year-old. He's all right. He's all right actually. What's his injury prone? Prone 10. Had a good season last campaign. I'm going to make an offer for him actually. It's going to cost me £3.4 million. Okay, we'll see. Right, Bullic. Now I like Bullic. In fact, I prefer Bullic to the previous guy. Let's see how much he's going to cost us. 17 grand a week. 25. £3.4 million. Okay, that's fine. Brian Muir. No, we don't want a striker. We don't want a striker. I really want to be looking at a right back. 31. Don't want a 31-year-old. What's up, Paul Ogden? Hello, mate. How you doing? Technique 8. Who was that for? Who did I miss Technique 8 for? Okay. He's not got no pace. He's not got no pace at all, is he? He's fucking shit. I want a right back. I want a solid right back. Pace, right, okay. Napoli lad. Okay, I'll have a look at him in a minute. I'm going to put in these bids and just fucking hope, really. No, I don't want that shit. DeLuca, yeah, that's who I listed. Let's just see if there's any right back listed. Okay. Let's see what his history. Good season. No, not good season last season at all. Really shit. Okay, so I'll tell you what we'll do very quickly. Let's do this. Sorry, Matt. I know you're waiting for me still. Let's do acceleration. Okay. Crossing. Tackling. And technique. Okay, now I like him. He's not got the best crossing in the world. Oh, Matt's already looking at him, is he? Right, I'll put a bid in. I don't know if that's gonna. Who's that? Is that Luca? No, who the fuck's that? Who the fuck could that be on the ODB? Oh, he looks a bit fucking weird, doesn't he? Looks a bit fucking... Oh, I don't remember him. Oh, okay. Also, let's just do that. Right, we like him. I don't think he's not going to be interested, is he? He's not going to be able to make a deal. Okay. Okay. Oh God. I want to get myself 2 right backs in at least. Right. Okay, I like that guy. Fulham are already tracking him. South Korean is quite decent. 13, injury prone 8. Off the ball, I don't give a shit about that. Okay, let's just see if we can get a 4.2 offer. Right, let's fast forward it. Delap! Yeah, you're right, it is. You're absolutely right. How old would Mike Duff be at this point? Yeah, he might still be going. But Mike Duff, what was he? Do you know what? Right, I'll tell you what we're going to have to do really quickly now then. Because Andy's pointed out about Mike Duff. Because let's be honest, right, he was always a performer, but he didn't look great, did he? He never looked great. So let's just do that. Right, let's do that. Right, so he was English, weren't he? And he was a right back. So look, what was he? DMR, weren't he? Do you remember? Right, okay. Could that be Mike Duff? Actually, not as bad as... That was a third... Right, okay. What do you think? Prodigy at Manchester United. He hasn't really had a fair crack. Do you know what? I'm actually half tempted to take a punt. I'm actually really... Do you know what? Let's just chuck that in quickly. He was DMR, weren't he? He was defensive midfield, right, so it could be this guy. He looks like a fucking shower of shit. But that's it. No, none of that. And that's it. Looks at it. I expect Emma Martins must be around 36 now. Taribo West is only 27. Did you know that? The last person that I recognise the name of, he was 62, and I think he just retired as a manager, and that was Jamie Langford. Believe it or not. That's what we want to see. We are going to have to call it a day in a moment, guys. I'm not so worried about going for players here, there and everywhere, because we will get another session in. George Weir, oh mate, yeah, George Weir's a good shout. Let's have a quick look then for George Weir, shall we? Which one was he? Which one was he? Well, it's none of them, is it? Fuck you then, is what I say. Fuck you. Well, fuck you, Andy, is what I say. Alright, okay. Okay. No. Good shout, though. I'll have to keep a proper eye out for him. Okay, so we are going to have to call it a day, I'm afraid, guys. Matt, I'm going to save it 4 times like I normally do. Right, what does that leave me to? That leaves me to say a big thank you to all you guys for tuning in, for participating. Andy, great to catch up with you. It's been a long time, and it's good to see you back playing the game. I think CM... I think sometimes we need a little bit of time out from CM. I'm saying that, but I don't remember the last time I had time out from CM. At best, I have a day. And that's normally when I've had an argument with Annie and I need to, I have to prove a point. Dave, great to see you back on it and getting out of bed just for me. Emil, I'm still not doing your Swedish save, but it's good to hear from you. Ross, if you're still there, great to see you pop in. Paul Ogden, thanks for popping in. Trying to remind myself now who else came in. Michael Goodfrey, you popped in. Who else we got? But Lee Sharples, of course, forgot about you. Mark Rattican, you as well. Great to hear from all you guys. And that is the next part, in terms of now from a YouTube perspective, that is the next part, the next instalment. But that's also, for the benefit of YouTube, is to give you guys a bit of a reflection on how we roll when it's live. You know, a lot of people say, how does an internet game work? What makes it tick? Communication is what makes it tick. Now, we probably would have got through a lot more, me and Matt, just then. On that last hour and a half, however long we've been playing, we would have got through a lot more if I, excuse me, if I wasn't chatting so much. That's a fact. That is an absolute fact. And going forward, I will do another stream if you guys want it. If you guys want it, let me know. Let me know your views. Let me know your views, and we will make it happen. But until next time from me, guys, take it easy.